Oh yeah. What's going on, boxing fans all over the world? It's Pull Kind of Boxing coming back at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. What's happening? Man, I just saw a video of Billy Joe Saunders' dad getting his ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? And your boy Tyson Fury, he was just standing right there and he didn't say nothing to security like, my man, this my man dad, his dad seen Billy Joe Saunders up in the ring. His eye was all messed up. He was concerned about his son. So he goes to run up there and security just, we're living in this over aggressive environment nowadays. They just went at his dad like the nigga was invincible or something, They went at him like his dad had superpowers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they were coming at him like the nigga was about to push through a brick wall or something. And I'm talking about in Tyson Fury, he's 6'9". A nigga probably about 390 pounds or some shit. And so his dad, Billy Joe Saunders' dad, is elderly, man, So he could have just came in and was like, look, everybody recognized, uh, Tyson Fury. So all he had to do was go over to say, hey, look, don't give him the business. But sometimes you have friends, and then sometimes you got frenemies. Tyson Fury, like one of them dudes. I mean, I don't know him, so I don't know him. But for him to allow security to beat your friend's, father's ass like that, and you don't just step in and use your status or your size, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, alleviate that. No, you just allow, like you want to see some bullshit go down, because, my natural reaction would be, no, no, no. Hey, get up off my man. That's my man's dad right there. Y'all can't do that. I'm sorry. But no, Tyson Fury just kicked back, you know, and yeah, I'll whip his ass a little bit, I mean, he just kicked back. This is a little, I don't know. I don't know about that shit, It's like, it's just something that was just, And then when your boy got his ass whipped, Fury dipped. He got up out of Dodge, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to face the ridicule of sitting down with the loser. You know what I mean? You lost the match. Yeah, now I gotta, I can't be associated with all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fit to walk around with the loser. Now he was you know, when you was talking noise at the beginning, of course, Tyson Fury, he was front and center. Front and center. Yes, you were. He was all up in the newspaper. Billy Joel, he's going to do it like this. Billy Joel, he's going to do it like that. But then when your boy lose, shit, you dipped out of there 2 hours early, my nigga. You caught you a private plane. But don't worry, because you know there's a guy in Alabama looking pretty sharp right now. It's a guy from Alabama looking pretty decent. His name is Deontay Wilder, and he did another video this morning, and with Malik Scott. And I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Deontay Wilder's looking good, and he's added a few wrinkles to his game, right? He added a few wrinkles to the game. You see him slipping and doing the double jab, the double left, going to the body, the sharp, lefts and rights and the fakes and the foot feints and come on now. I know y'all see it. Don't act like you don't see it. I know you see it because he's looking pretty smooth. And I mean, I don't know how many egg weights they got in England, but we're gonna have to pay attention this fight. You know, they keep trying to say that he's gonna fight Anthony Joshua, but we all know that's bullshit. We all know he got to fight the bronze bomber. You know, I mean, I really don't understand when media starts trolling. It's like you can't trust no source anymore because everybody's taking sides when they're supposed to be neutral, right? So everybody go to their own source that they want to believe instead of they stay away from the truth. They shrink away from it because it doesn't back up what they want to believe, right? So even though you know that Tyson Fury probably, in all possibilities, is going to get his ass tore out the frame. But you don't want to believe that. You want to stay in your little echo chamber. You want to stay in your echo chamber where you know your boy is a cheater. He's not even training. He tried to get out of the fight. That don't mean shit to you. He's been running all over the place trying to get away from Deontay Wilder. That don't mean nothing. It's amazing how you can see these fighters ducking. You can see them running. You can see them like flat out don't want to fight, and the people still be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't see it. No, y'all, you're just a fanboy. Like, huh? So it don't, it just don't, it don't do you no good to argue with folks who just gonna deny reality anyway, right? They're not gonna concede, even though they know it makes complete sense. That's just the times we are living in, folks. Folks are not going to admit that Canelo is ducking. They are not going to commit. They're not going to admit that Tyson Fury is a cheater, and they believe he is cheating. They glad that he cheated, and they glad that he beat Deontay Wilder. They're not going to tell you that Canelo is a ducker, and they know that he uses drugs, and they know that he doesn't fight the best competition, and they glad he don't fight the best competition, and they glad that he uses drugs, and they glad that he don't have to fight those black fighters. He's glad that everybody's tried to shit on their legacy and try to shit on them when they try to get them to fight Canelo. They're happy about that, right? They're not going to admit to you that they're going to say other things. They're going to be like, "No, you're just bringing up race. You're just," or if you're on Canelo, you're racist against Mexicans. Not that he ain't fighting anybody, not that he's ducking. Is that you hating on Canelo, right? Or if you believe that Deontay Wilder was hit with an egg weight, and you seen Tyson Fury gloves rolling sideways in the fight. They didn't see that. They didn't see them gloves go side. I mean, it's right on his gloves damn near fell on the canvas, right? They damn near fell on the canvas. I mean, you seen them rotating. If he was like, oh no, I don't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I won't see them gloves rotating all sideways. No, he just took a L. Well, well, that just kind of shows you the difference of boxing fan, you know, that we have today. You got the ones who just tell the truth regardless. You got the ones that are not going to admit to you shit. They're going to lie to the end. Don't even know why they watch boxing, tell you the truth, to give their opinion. If you're that type of boxing fan where you see and you understand, what everybody's saying, and you're just not gonna give you the satisfaction, then you shouldn't even watch boxing or give your opinion about it. You should just stay in your own little poison well and not spread your lies. You see what I'm saying? Because boxing is about seeing the best fight the best. And seeing that's what it's always come to. See, but when you're tired of seeing black fighters dominate everything or everybody, you want to do everything you can to suppress that. See, black people always had propaganda against them from the beginning. And see, people try to make it trite to talk about this. People try to make it they try to make it seem like it's something wrong. But well, we know this. We see it every day. They try to suppress black fighters because they don't want us to be in leadership positions, right? They don't want black people to be the face of boxing. They would change the rules when white people was bankrupts were going to bankruptcies and redoing their credit and stuff and over again 6 7 times, you know, it was a great thing. You knew how to handle business. But when black people start going bankruptcy, oh my God, it became a shameful thing to go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? They changed the rules when black people started doing it. And that's what they do in everything once we catch on. The housing market, they gave homes, you know what I'm saying? They gave low interest loans to white people. Then when black people came along together, they put us in the hoods. And then they told us why we can't get out those hoods. You know what I'm saying? Even though they done gave all the white people the middle class lifestyle. And, I mean, and they know this. This is in history. But yet they'll deny it. They'll sit back and say, well, why black people can't make it? Why they can't make it? Well, you were handed shit. You know what I'm saying? We never got 40 acres in a mule. You got 40 acres in a mule. And so that's what they do in boxing too, just to bring it back. You know, they get their 40 acres in a mule because they don't have to do as much. They don't have to fight the dangerous fights. We got to fight the dangerous fights. Fuck that. They can go and fight. The easy fights and get away with it and be considered the best. See, that's where the shit comes in. You're not fighting the best. So that's the problem. You know, you can sit there and smile, and because you're part of the system, you got the power to dodge. That's the problem. The corruption, right? The problem is the corruption. You're not fighting the best. You're not facing the best. That's the problem. And then you got that other problem is you got people who won't tell it like it really is. You got to tell it like it is.